Mm. Hi, this is David Snell with ExecutiveRestoration.com. Got mold? We have thecure.com. And what we're going to be talking about is black splotches, a funky smell, maybe you're a bedroom that has some areas, discoloration, some black splotches, and you're not really sure what to do. Well, there are a couple things you can do. This is David Snell with ExecutiveRestoration.com. Got mold? We have thecure.com. And what we're going to be talking about is verification of those suspected concerns or suspected issues. Okay? So, what we can do is we can take a Q-tip and wipe over the suspected area that you're not sure if it's mold or if it's not mold. Put that Q-tip when you wipe over it. Make sure it's a clean Q-tip. You don't want to use a nasty Q-tip or a skink Q-tip, but make sure it's a fresh, clean Q-tip. Wipe over the area for verification and put it in a Ziploc bag and send it to me. And I'll have it tested and I'll go over your lab report with you so you understand. So we want to first verify if we have issues, okay? So if you've got a visible concern, just let's get a sample taken. If you don't have any visible issues, then I would suggest taking air samples to see what is going on in the air and what we're breathing. Okay, so I'm not trying to sound like an alarmist, but most homes have some type of mold, and most homes, um, all homes don't have elevated levels of mold, but most homes have some kind of mold, and we've got to figure out, number one, what kind of mold we're dealing with. Number two, if it is mold. Number three, what kind of mold it is, and then what type of health concerns that we really need to address from the lab. Okay, and the lab is going to tell us all this information. They're going to give us all this intel. So that's great. So, so there are some molds that are harmless, and there are some molds that can kill, and can make you very sick. So consider, it's been known to happen where people have gotten sick from the mold. So consider the verdict being debated by the actress Brittany Murphy and her husband on whether mold in their home was actually the killer or the cause of something that killed them both. Not all mold kills, and many times our immune system, they are strong enough to endure quite a bit, but there are hundreds, if not thousands, of cases where mold is considered very dangerous and has possibly even killed numerous people. Now, before you go running from the room screaming that I'm causing a panic or a pandemic, calm down and just learn the signs of what to look for if you suffer from mold in your home. Okay? Now, we've already discussed in previous videos how to tell if you have mold. Number one, you need to take humidity level readings. Number two, you need to take moisture level readings. Number three, you might want to do an infrared scan, thermal scan of all your walls and all your ceilings in your home. Take air samples to see what is going on, what you're breathing, and you know, get a certified inspector, a mold expert, out to your home to do this inspection. But what if the issue has already taken root and you're starting to feel sick because of it? Well, there's some things you need to do. So, whether you're buying a new home, get it verified that you don't have elevated levels of mold, that the home has not had previous water damage issues, and also allergic molds. They're the most common types of mold. They're tiny organisms that travel through the air and cause allergies like much like pollen allergy, so you'll have itchy, watery eyes, cough, and a stuffy nose. And though these reactions to mold are common and are not deadly by any means, they can cause long-term side effects to young children and infants, as well as people who have compromised immune systems. Now we're going to talk about pathogenic molds. Now, they're a bit more serious and can cause long-term effects and damage to anybody with a compromised immune system. Like I mentioned before, most people can withstand many types of mold, but if there's excessive exposure to the mold, there may be health problems and health concerns that we're going to need to deal with your healthcare professional. Excuse me. These type of molds can cause hypersensitivity, pneumonia, and if your body can't fight off the infection, you're likely to end up or wind up with long-term effects. So there are some molds out there that can even cause cancer, and you don't want this. I have personally known somebody who was exposed to she had mold in her townhome. Excuse me. Hope that's not the coronavirus. Just kidding. But she had mold in her townhome, and she had a home in her regular home, and she just thought this was going to go away. So she became very, very, very sick and was hospitalized. So the biggest point of this video is just to stay aware of your surroundings and your symptoms. If you feel like you're getting symptoms in your home, just consider other factors you've ruled out, except mold. So then it's time to call in a certified mold inspector to analyze your situation. You also want to talk to your healthcare professional, your certified mold inspector, and don't neglect your symptoms, folks. So if you suspect something, or if you're getting ready to buy a home, be informed, be educated, and let's get verification of your new home that you don't have concerns or issues in the home that you're getting ready to buy or you're considering. So remember, knowledge is power, as Martin Luther King used to say, and I've got a little addendum to that. Not only is knowledge power, but the applied knowledge is very powerful in whatever it is. So thank you very much. This is David Snell for executiverestoration.com. Got mold, we have the cure.com. Thank you.